Welcome back. Today we'll be filling my ARRTX watercolor sketchbook with some delicious paintings, and these paintings will derive from fruits and stuff of that nature. So let's get straight into these paintings. Okay, so now it's time to unbox it first before we can get into it. I was actually sent this by ARRTX and I picked out their red jumbo sketchbook. It's their largest size. And I got the red watercolor sketchbook, and it comes with this pretty design on the side of it, which is so cute, and it actually adds another thickness because it's a whole another piece of paper. As you can see, their sketchbooks also always have this shimmer to it. I think it's a cool like touch, and it's always shimmer writing. As you can see, this comes with a spine that's made for pressing it halfway, and it also comes with a dotted line for you to be able to tear easily. And this note tells you everything that these sketchbooks have, and it's 24 pages and it's a hot press. Okay, so this is Julia POV. We're about to open these. If you don't know what gouache is, or Himi gouache, or just gouache in general, it's like this paint that's a mixture between watercolor and acrylics. But if you do know about it, then you know that they can mold, allegedly, because I've seen people talk about their molding stories, and I'm a little scared. Let's open this up. I figured I'd get my raw reaction to how it looks, because I'm gonna have to revive it, or if it's molded, get rid of it. So I click this part open. Let's click the back. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Back to editor Julia. As you can see, to restore these paints, I'm taking legitimately boiling water and pouring it into the gouache to restore it. I shouldn't have probably used a plastic spoon, so I switched to a ladle and pretty much did this to melt the gouache so I could use it in the sketchbook today. Here are my watercolors. They're also extremely dry, so I'm going to use some of the same boiling water I used for the gouaches to rejuvenate this as well. Now the time that we've all been waiting for is these paintings. Guys, when I tell you it was so messy cleaning and restoring those paints, so if you see my nails are dirty, it is paint. I swear it's paint. I'm not dirty, I swear. But while restoring these paints, all you have to do is, after the boiling water is in there, watch it sit for a little bit, and the paints become gummy again, and they were perfect to work in this watercolor paper. Now, as you can see, I'm layering quite a bit on this paper, and there's no buckling and there's no give, and the quality of the paper stood the test against these gouaches. And not to mention, later on I also use paint markers while doing this. But let's get into the reference. So this is the reference I used for today's painting. It literally jumped out onto me when I was thinking about making this watercolor video because it was so pretty. It was fruits we haven't drawn or painted before on this channel, and they were vibrant and colorful, and I knew I would be layering a lot, which would truly put the test to this watercolor sketchbook. Now, the process on painting the pomegranate was so scary, but as you can see, it came together so perfectly. I had so much fun painting the seeds and stuff. I definitely want to try doing it digitally because it was literally so fun. Like, I had so much fun. And when I got to the oranges, there was a lot of lighting playing around with them. A lot of the lighting was either in the shadow or peeking through the light. So when it comes to drawing shadows, I think it's personally quite easy because they're just two different values, and the fact that they're so starkly different makes it very easy to point out the obvious of what's happening in the painting. So that's what I did, and that's kind of what I look for when I'm doing paintings, is an image with proper shadowing, because as intimidating as it may seem, for me personally, I don't know if it's for everyone, but drawings with a shadow are always easier because the blocks of color are bigger and more obvious to the naked eye, I guess you can say. But a technique that I can share with you guys when it comes to watercolor is patience and letting things dry because if not, they do bleed into each other. And layering is a big thing that you can work with, especially with gouaches, and this paper did hold up very well. And I didn't have a clip on the other side, and somehow the thing did not buckle. The paper did not buckle, even though I didn't have anything holding it down. Now for our second drawing, I went for a more wet translucent look that gave watercolor, because the last ones were giving acrylic paint. Even though it wasn't acrylic paint, it was giving very thick. And this one, I wanted to do something that was quick, that was watery looking and very playful and almost childlike, very watery, see-through, the translucent watercolor look. Even though I was using gouaches, which is a combination of watercolor and acrylic, but it still was able to give a nice light look. And I did this reference right here. And now we're moving on to the next reference, which is this thing. If you know what animal this is, comment it down below. I literally don't have a clue, and I don't have time to look it up, but I saw him and I thought he was ugly cute, so I wrote he was an ugly little guy. And yes, and I had a little space at the top of this page, so I just drew whatever I wanted, which we all know I love to draw tomatoes, so I drew those. Okay, so for the last section of this video, I want to decorate the cover. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy, but I do want to just decorate this cover and kind of get it out the way, because this is going to be like a side project I'll be working on, because it's a watercolor sketchbook. It's not like I can draw on it every day. This is like a painting sketchbook that is going to take me a while to fill. But fortunately, there is only 21 pages in here, so it's a little bit more motivating, but it is going to take me a while, so I just want to knock it out now, just for the fun of it. So let's look at some stickers I have. So I have my sticker book with my main crew of stickers. I have some sticker strips. If you're wondering where I'm pulling all this from, it's literally my desk. I have a couple of my original stickers. Some stickers of my dog, and I'm just gonna sticker bash this. I was gonna try to stay in theme, but honestly I don't think I care that bad. I thought I cared about the theme. No, I just want to sticker bash and have fun and relax. I'm also going to be using some ARRTX markers for details. So my favorite ARRTX marker pack that they have is this marker pack. It's their 72 pack. I know a lot of people don't. Is it the 72? I think this is the pack I like. I don't know. I have another pack of their markers, but I think my sister's using them right now, so I'll just use these. I think these are the ones I like, the 72 pack. Not sure though, but these are the ones we're gonna be using. Anyways, that was my dog. And it's thundering right now. It's thundering. If you hear thunder in the back, that's why they're barking, and that's probably why you hear rain or thunder. But let's get into the designing. I'm not going to talk much, but if I have anything to say, I guess I'll say it. But maybe I'll try to stay on theme. I don't know. I have these bread stickers, and I've been really wanting to use them. So I'm definitely going to try to use the bread. I want to try sticking this sticker down as well. Where is it? Where are ya? It's a strawberry sticker, but I guess when I start really saying like actual, so I'm really not even saying anything right now, but let's go to speed lapse. So hard to cover up later. It's okay. Who calls ramen noodles oodles and noodles? Where did that come from? Is that like a is that a thing that people do, or does everyone call them that? This is a genuine question. I'm not trying to like be like weird or funny. Like I'm asking. Do only people call them oodles and noodles, or does everyone call them that? Or because I call them both, ramen noodles, oodles and noodles. I'm asking. Don't attack me here. Oh, let's put down some of, why is her name just slipped my head? Bite Size Sponge stickers. Let's use some of her stickers. Okay, what are her stickers? Okay, so I have a lot from her. Guys, I love watermelon aesthetic, but I be feeling, oh no, I can't cover that up. I be feeling like funny every time because like, yeah, of course you like watermelon aesthetic, you know, like so let's start off with a base. I think I want to do white. And should I abbreviate it in a very stupid way like I usually do? I think so. So maybe not, maybe not. I can't have my misspelling on everything because then people are going to think I'm stupid, for real, for real. Okay, now I'm trying to think. Should I go in with blue? I like blue, but it would be really cool if I did red since there's already red here. Blue or red in the chat. Let's see who wins. Who's gonna win? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so there's already red right here, so I'm gonna go blue. Did you vote correctly? Did you wrote blue in the chat? Whoever wrote blue in the chat is the winner. Oh shoot, it needs to get pumped. I didn't shake it. That was my fault. It didn't come out right. Okay, these are the final reels of everything that we created in today's video. Here is our first painting with the very vibrant fruit, and I can't explain how happy I am with this piece. I love this sketchbook that you can just paint straight across it. You can break both sides across the spine. That's the kind of je ne sais quoi about these sketchbooks, is that you can do full spread pieces. And here's what the other full page looks like. I've really been into drawing words and stuff in my sketchbook. I think it has a good way of pulling everything together, adding that extra element of calligraphy type of vibe. And lastly is our sketchbook, and this is how the sketchbook looks. Very cute, very nice, and very colorful. Thank you for watching today's video. That is how everything turned out today, including the sketchbook. I decided to design it last minute, and I'm happy I did. Everything turned out really nice. Thank you again to ARRTX for sending me this very cool watercolor sketchbook for us to try out together. It was very fun and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'll definitely be filling this sketchbook up over the time, over the rest of the year. So look forward to some more watercolor sketchbooks, because now we got a whole sketchbook to fill up. It's definitely gonna be very fun. But that concludes today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some art done, something like that. Peace. Catch your sketchbook.